that is the jump. That might get turned off. I can't even land. Whew. Hi guys, and welcome to another update. I didn't think this was going to be quite so fast. I had just talked about R33 in my video that you may or may not have seen that just went up earlier today. And I talked about how excited I was and I couldn't wait for it. And then lo and behold, after I made that video, what happened? R33 happened. So I thought I would come in and do a quick, well, maybe not so quick, but look at this update. There is so many things that are changing and they added. The first thing that they have added is what is called the Creativerse Pro membership. Now, if you had bought this game before it went free, then you already have this Pro membership, just like I have it now, because I bought it back in September, October of last year, and so I have already been upgraded to that. And if you have not, and you started when it went free, then you will have to pay a one-time fee of $19.99, I believe, and then you would have this Creativeverse Pro membership. Now, what does this mean? The Creativeverse Pro membership is it allows you to have new character abilities like the glider and flashlight, which I hope to check out in just a little bit. You have new world customization options and more. So what that means is when I come here, I notice that there are what they're calling world modifiers. And this means there's a whole slew of different things you can check off. When you mouse over them, it tells you a description down here that it tells you what they mean. So this is, if you want to use TNT and excavators, then you would not check this. If you don't want any PvP in your world, then you would check this. I'm going to check it because I don't want any PvP in my world. I want it to be a rather fun and calm world. So, and I am on Just Jen's Adventure World. If you hadn't noticed up here, I guess it says there. But and then you can just have everybody default to visitor, which is what I had before, so I'm going to check that. This is interesting. You can have peaceful creatures now. Creatures will not attack you unless you hit them first. That is very tempting to hit, but I'm going to leave it unchecked right now. Recipes carry over. I do like that, so I check that. And here's the flying bit. Float high and far, jump twice as high, take less fall damage. That's not the flying, but that allows you to jump higher, I guess. So we will check it. We might be more bouncy. If it becomes where I'm dying all the time, I'll come back and uncheck that. But I'm going to assume you're going to want that checked with the flying when you make the jetpack, which I will get to in a little bit. Let's see what else we have here. Sparse creatures. Spawn rates of creatures are reduced by half. So that's kind of neat too. Again, I'm not going to check it, but if you don't want, if you're down in the corruption and creatures you kill and then they keep coming back, you can check this and it will take a little time. How much time, I don't know. I may come back later on and check this and figure it out and explore that out a little bit more. Here, this is nice. Find more treasure chests around the world. Of course, I'm going to check that. Why the hell wouldn't I? Come on now. More treasure in the world? Yeah, come on. Let's check it. More mushrooms, beeswax, flowers, and more grow back more often. More, 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 more. Yes, we want that. And you can check hard mode. Let's turn up the heat. Creatures hit twice as hard and you drop your quick bar and equipment when you're defeated. Okay, so no, I don't want that right now. No, thank you. Easy mode. Take it easy. Creatures hit half as hard and you don't drop anything when you're defeated. That's a little too easy for me, but hey, again, if you want to just go in and create and build, and you can check peaceful creatures in easy mode and sparse creatures, you be pretty much a peaceful world. But we're going to leave it unchecked. And here's Celestial Skybox. Stars and giant planets occupy the sky over your world with this sci-fi skybox. Yes, please. Let's check that. So yeah, so I've got these things. That means I have 7 modifiers active. Now, if you started playing this when it was free to play and you have not been updated to the pro membership, you will not be able to, I believe you will not be able to do any of this. But there's a little loophole. If you go into somebody else's world and they have the pro membership, I believe you get to benefit from all of these modifiers that they have checked. If they've checked any of these, then you get to benefit from more treasure chests and more regrowth and all of that. So if you're not wanting to get pro, you just want to play for free, it might be kind of nice if you say, hey friend, or you know somebody, hey pro friend, can I come in your world and play? And you can enjoy all these same things for free. So that's kind of nice. And I'm going to hit apply to apply these. Didn't I do that? Yes. There we go. And there we have done all of that. Let's see what else we have with the pro membership. And even if you hadn't, that's right, if you hadn't bought the game before it went free, but maybe you've purchased some coins, coin packages to buy blueprints or whatnot, you too, my friend, will become pro membership. So that's kind of neat. You don't necessarily had to buy the game, but you had to spend some kind of money, real money on the game to become the pro membership. So there are some new features. We have the new machine features, which I'm going to here in just a minute start unlocking. The first thing is the wiring tool, and that's unlocked, I'm going to say, when you get coal, when you excavate some coal, or extract some coal. And then after you get that recipe and you create your first wiring tool, then you unlock the switch tool. And then when you create this switch tool, this is all a snowball effect. You unlock the pressure plate, and then there's a delay gate, and then an inverter gate, and then a flip-flop gate, and a logic gate. We're going to go through all of these. There's so much going on, but these are things that you're going to need if you want to electrify your lights and your builds. I'm so excited for this. You can't even. And then there's also the wiring connections. They've changed, for the doors, all the lamps, all the beacons, holiday lights, fire pit, fans, gates, all of that has been updated for this R33. And it says there are also additional character customization options, the hair and the head swaps. Now, I'm going to go out to the world because that's the only way you can go change your character. I didn't see, I looked at this. I guess there is, before you couldn't change your head and hair swap. So I guess you can now. So let's see here. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of expressive. I kind of like that. And then there's that one. And I thought you could do this, but maybe you couldn't. I think I'm going to go with this one. And then hairstyle, there is this one, which is what you had. Oh, you do have this one. I guess these are new. And these, I think they're all universal for guys and girls. So, and there's the guy look. Mohawk. So there, it looks like there's two for ladies, the original, and then one more. And I guess you could wear this, but dudes, that looks like it'd be more for a dude. It's kind of the Elvis Presley kind of look, I guess. I don't know. Or the Danny Zuko from Greece. That's how much of a nerd I am. But anyways, then there's that came for boys, was the original, and I guess you could have yourself a mohawk. Girls could have yourself a mohawk if they want. But I'm going to stick with this one, I think. Yeah, I think I like this one better anyway. So, and that's it for character customization. Let's see. Let's go back into this world. See, then the modifiers all show up here. So then when my friends who are in this world, they can come on, they say, oh, okay, there's no PVV, there's default visitor, da-da-da-da. And you can see all of that. So, and I'm going to assume that when you search for worlds, you can maybe see all of the modifiers as well. So you could kind of say, hey, I want to find somebody with hardcore world. Let's see where that is. So anyways, let's just go into it. Let's get to it. Okay, so there's also, they have changed and made some improvements. They changed chests. They have expanded the storage. So wood chest now went from 16 to 24, and stone chest went from 20 to 28. So it looks like they added 8 more, because the Arctic chest, which is what I use, is 24 to 36. The Grand Arctic chest is 24 to 40. Okay, so that's very cool because in the past you had let me show you, you have the Arctic chest. You had, where are we? Come on now. Oh, this thing scrolls funny. Okay, so you have the Arctic chest and you had the Grand chest. Now, before there was no difference. They all held 24 slots, things. Now they're saying that the Arctic chest holds less and the Grand Arctic chest holds more, which makes sense. Grand Arctic chest to me just sounds bigger. And so that one is to 40 slots. Guess what I'm going to be doing over the weekend? I'm going to be making me some Grand Arctic chest and replace my current chest. But right now, if you don't, right now, all of these chests that I have here, these are just the Arctic chests. They're all 24 slots. But, see, they're 24 slots. If I empty them and I pick them back up and replace them, they will become, what did I say, 36 slots? Yeah, so this one's 24, but it's empty. Let's pick it up. Where are we? Okay, here we go. And let's put it back down. And supposedly it's supposed to be, bam, 36 slots. So sweet. So that is kind of nice. So they have expanded the storage. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. They increased the fertilizer output for tamed pigsies. And oh yes, they have increased tourmaline drops on loot rolls. Yes, that means I'm going to assume when you get like a treasure chest down in the stalactite area, or you kill those little worm teeth. I can never say their names. Worm teeth guys. They drop tourmaline. That I would assume is what they're talking about. It's going to be increased, or I don't know if they're talking about in general. It's going to spawn a little bit more. Increase that. So we'll have to find out. So the biggest thing is it is the machine stuff. So let's try and unlock a few things here. Let's find us some coal. Gee, that won't be hard. Oh look, there's coal. So I need to have a way of getting up there though. However, why not? Let's just use some magnetite to climb our butts up there and get that. Oh, there it is. There it is. That is the jump. That might get turned off. I can't even land. Whew. It is a bit more, but it's not bad actually. It's kind of slow motion. And let's put this up here. Also, you might have noticed the beacon, the healing beacon icon has changed. It is no longer blue, but green. And this has changed. The blue beacon, I guess, is new. I don't know. I've never made it apparently. And they changed all these icons with the beacons. So they look more machine-like. So that we'll be making some of those. We'll see what happens. But let's see what happens when we get this coal. Wiring tool. There it is. Okay, guys. Let's check this out. So here is the wiring tool. We need some stone rod. Stone rod. Let me get some of that. And get down here. And I haven't even had a chance to label my shit here. There we go. Wiring tool. Perfect for when you need to wire up a VCR. What's a VCR? Millennials. Okay. So, wow, that gave us the switch, pressure plate, and LED. I'm so excited. Okay, so we need some stone slab. We need some stone slabs. That's not going to be enough. I'm going to have to make some more of that. Let's come over here to here and make some stone slabs real quick. Okay, what else we got here? Yeah, we need some that pressure plate. Pressure plates output a true false event when they are triggered. So in Minecraft you can make pressure plates. I wonder if these are similar to those where you would put them down in front of a door is what I always put them down in front of. And when you step on them it opens the door for you so you don't have to click on them. So we will play around and see if that's something we could use. Okay, so we have the switch. And that unlocked inverter gate, flip-flop gate, and delay gate. Oh my god, so many things being unlocked. I can't even stand it. and we got ourselves a pressure plate. Let's try this out. Okay, it's already down here in my bar. Let's put it, let's see. Let's close that. Okay. No. Okay, so we're going to try it here. I wonder if I have, yeah, I have to hook it up somehow. Okay, so I am back. It didn't take too terribly long before I caught on. It's not rocket science here, people, but for me it is. um, so you want to make sure that you have, to work with these machines, you have to make sure that you have your tool on, first of all. That's what I didn't do. I had forgotten that I have the wiring tool that needs to be equipped and on. So what that does is it pulls up this little blue, looks like a sign I'm holding. So when you hover over like I have the pressure plates, I'm going to try and do these doors here to get them open and close when I walk on these pressure plates. In order to do that, I have to send a message from this pressure plate to the door naturally. So what you do is you have your wiring tool equipped and you just left click on that little send to arrow, and it gives you this little blue line, and it goes right to what you want to receive, which is this door. So obviously this pressure plate to this door and this one to this door. Now I want to do the same thing over here. I am sending this to this side and this to this side. So now we can walk and they open and close. So open and close. So now you wonder, well, what happens? Why do you need two sets? If you don't have one set, if you only have one set, it's only going to open one way. So if you, obviously, if I have nothing here, I have to click it. I have to hit the F key because it's real difficult to do that. But it will shut this way, but it won't. It will open and shut eventually. But then it shuts behind you, and then you have nothing to open unless you hit your F key or your right arrow, whatever. But if you want to totally have it, in mechanic wise, there we go, pressure plates go, you're going to want two sets of pressure plates on either side. So let's just hook this back up and this back up. So there we go. We are mechanical doors here. Pretty easy once you catch on that you need to have that tool equipped. So now if maybe you don't want pressure plates, you can also use a switch, which works the same way. You got to have your tool equipped, this switch, and it also tells you what the information about it. Output, it's not connected. State, it's false because it's not connected. Can interact, that is true. So it can work with something, and I can click a hotspot to start wiring it. So here's one thing too, let me do this before that. If I hit K, it says that I can break all links if you want to just stop all input to that. So let's do that. And that will, I guess I have to click on everything. I thought it did it. Whoops. Yeah. And you also, let's hit this, you can inspect the device settings here. You can, right now the delay is 0, but you can this would be more with lights, I would think. You can have like a delay on them, which is kind of cool. And which we'll do here in just a moment. But let's just break that. There we go. Whoops, didn't do it, did I? Didn't do it, Jen. Hit K. There. So now these do not work because they're obviously not connected up. So we want to connect this switch. We just left click on that and we go here. That will do that side and that will do that side. So you can, oh, that's right. You can only do one switch per door. So you're still going to need another switch on the other side if you want to do the doors, which can kind of be a hassle because you have to hit that and you would have to hit that. See, and I myself prefer the pressure plates over the switches for doors. So that is the lights. Let's take these off because I don't really want to. I'm going to hook these back up real quick and here. That is there. So we can go through and they shut. So this is how you get to turn the lights on, and you want it hidden. You need your switch obviously on the outside so you can reach that. On the inside, as you can see in here, I have the flip-flop gate, which is, I'll show you, the flip-flop gate is this one here. Let's go to, well, I'll just show you what it looks like. That's the flip-flop gate. It just receives and it sends, just like the pressure plates only receive and send. So what I have done is I stuck it behind the wood burning lamp, and you don't have to have it directly behind it, but I think you have to have it close nearby just so you can reach your switch. Okay, so here's the thing. You cannot have just a switch onto it. So I have just a switch here and just the wood burning lamp, nothing behind it or around it. So I cannot, if I left click on that to send, you can't send directly to the wood burning lamp or any torches, whatever. You can't send directly to it. So you have to have a mechanism behind it. So I have the flip-flop gate that is connected to that. The flip-flop gate is connected to the switch so that when I hit the switch, it comes on, the light comes on. So yeah, that's cool. That's very nice. The only thing is that when you push it down, I would want the light to be out. If you turn the switch up, it should be on. That's just me and my OCD ways. You know, you flip a light up, the lights go on. You flip it down, they go off. But this is the exact opposite of that. Whatever. So that's how I figured out you can do your switches, and that's pretty cool. And I'm sure you could have them all rigged up to a number of these flip-flop gates. So that is cool. I'm definitely going to have to play around a bit with it to figure it out more. That's just the lights and the door, and there's so much more you can be doing with this stuff, and I'm going to play around with it, and you know, as I make videos and figure stuff out, I will show you guys. I'm sure there will be coming far better tutorials than I could ever give. Tutorials are not my thing. So but I just wanted to show you a little bit of what the update was. This is the big thing with all the machines. I still don't know. I thought I read someplace about the glider abilities you can have for your characters, the flying. So now we're going to have to go outside because I just figured out the jetpack, the glider, I guess it's called. But something tells me I would like to have my life up a little bit more. So we're going to go out now. I want to click on those, but I'm going to use my nice little pressure plates. And wow, we are going to, I guess I could do it in here. This is high enough, maybe. No, let's go outside. It's in the nighttime. Let's see if I cannot kill myself or get attacked by too many bad guys here. Maybe I should have my sword out. I don't know. So here it is, A and D, left and right. You use your mouse button, your mouse to soar. Okay. Use, left shift to, you're seeing it first here, left shift to boost. Okay, so you want to aim yourself up high. Oh, and plummet to your death. You got to keep moving your mouse kind of around. This is really weird. Pitch up or down with the, oh, yeah, or the mouse. Oh, okay, I'm hitting both. That's why, oh no, it falls. I'm confused. So you can use the left or right, A or D, to soar around. I find it easier to use your mouse. Okay, now you level out. That's pretty cool. You can level out with your mouse, kind of just gently moving from left to right. and then you can go up. I think is you can only go up so high because it seems like after going up maybe I fall. See how I'm plummeting downwards? So you kind of want to keep it level. This is a lot of fun. This definitely would take some practice to get used to, but definitely a lot of fun. Use boost, left shift will boost me into the snow. And I'm going to drown now. I guess I don't need that out. Oh. Ah! So I hear something is behind me. Ah, it's a Meru, an Arctic Meru. And when you hit your G button in water, it doesn't work. You can only use your wings on land, it looks like. So you can't do it in water. So if you land in water, you are screwed. I mean, you're not screwed, but you can't fly. So you have to get to land in order. Ooh, I see a treasure chest up there. In order to get to use your glider. So we are going to see if we can get to that treasure chest. Oh no, boy, I'm really sucky at this now, aren't I? Oh no, no, no. I'm gonna assume if I hit anything, yeah, it's gonna make me go down. I don't think my mouse knows the difference between up and down. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, that's will be a bit trickier. So anyway, yeah, you hit a tree, it'll knock you down. So anyway, that's pretty cool. That is fun. That will definitely take a lot of practice. So that is, I think I'm going to end this right here. I, only touched on a few things of what I really know or have the time to actually play around right now. Time is getting away from me, so, but pretty cool, darn. You could do so much with these switches and gates and stuff, I think. It's just a matter of figuring it out and yeah, having your tool on before you do it is a big thing. So, and apparently too, you can have these LEDs, and if you have your tool on, apparently you can change the colors. Let's check that out real quick here. Let's see, inspect device settings. That's what it's under. Okay, so here we have your different colors. Okay, so if you put in, the colors, maybe that is how you can change 255, 255. That makes it clear. So you would have to know the hex codes maybe, or the RGB codes. 10 makes it this pretty blue. Oh, you could play around with this. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, you could make so many pretty different colors with this. Um, you could just, go on to Google and look up your codes, color codes, and just be able to type it right in. See if you wanted, like, I don't know what pink, it's like 200 and 210 and 250. Gives it pretty much clear. Maybe if we do 100. Oh, it makes it yellow. I don't know what the colors are. Um, but anyway, we're going to save that. So it's a pretty green. But that is so frippin' cool. Although now I just probably unhooked it. I think when you mess around in this, yeah, it cancels it out. So when you go to the settings before you hook it all up, you might want to go around and get the colors that you want. If you have several blocks, of these, um, yeah, you're gonna want to do the coloring first and then hook them all up. Otherwise, you'll have to go back and do all of the hooking up anyway. So there, now it shuts it off. What I'm gonna do is that my crafting room where I have the lights all in different colors, I'm going to swap all those out for LEDs and figure out colors I want, maybe purple and pink because I'm a girl and those are my two favorite colors, and so why not? So yeah, make something out of it like that. So that's really cool. I'm so excited, and I'm sure you guys will be playing around with this if I haven't already, and you'll figure it out and come up with some cool ideas. Let me know your ideas and what you guys come up with, because I love seeing or hearing what you guys create, and gives me ideas, and I need all the help I can get because I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. These things take me a little while to figure out. I do eventually figure it out, but I'm always wanting more help and feedback. So you guys give me your tips. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm not one that I get offended and think that, you are know-it-all and I know nothing. I'm not like that at all. I accept. If you don't know this about me, I accept and I love feedback and tips telling me what I should do, or saying, hey Jen, did you know this? This is how this works. And actually, Jen, if you do this, this is what makes this works. That I love. So don't think I'm going to get offended, because I am not. So I think that's it for this update. I'm sure I probably have missed some things, but that's okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.